The first established death penalty laws date as far back as the 18th century BC. In the Code of King Hammurabi of Babylon, the death penalty was used as punishment for 25 different crimes. Death sentences were carried out by crucifixion, drowning, beating to death, burning alive, and impalement. In 2020, just about half of the states of America use the death penalty as punishment for certain crimes. Some of these states are Alabama, Kansas, Idaho, Montana, and many more. In the United States, the primary means of execution have been hanging, electrocution, the gas chamber, firing squad, and lethal injection. The Supreme Court has never deemed any of these as unconstitutional, though some state courts have declared certain methods to be unconstitutional. Crimes that are punishable by death are known as capital crimes. Death can be imposed for treason, spying, murder, large-scale drug trafficking, or attempted murder of a witness, juror, or court officer in certain cases. In certain places, the death penalty has been abolished because it is an irreversible punishment that risks innocent people dying for crimes they did not commit. For example, since 1973 in the United States alone, over 160 prisoners were sentenced to death row but have later been released on grounds of innocence. With just this knowledge, we can infer that throughout the whole world, there have been many innocent people that have received the death penalty. There are many positives and negatives to the death penalty. Some of the reasons have deeper roots than others. Here is a list of the most negative effects of the death penalty, in my opinion. It is barbaric and violates the cruel and unusual clause in the Bill of Rights. It costs taxpayers way more than keeping someone in jail. It can send the wrong message on the severity of murder. Many jury members are hesitant to convict if it means that the individual's life would be taken. And most times it creates sympathy for the criminal when there should be no sympathy for the disgusting crimes that they have committed. I've stated the most negative aspects of the death penalty. I will be listing the most positive aspects. It gives closure to the criminal's family. It is quick, painless, and humane. Without the death penalty, some individuals would continue to commit crimes, if not sentenced to life in prison, and it discourages people from carrying out the worst crimes. I believe that there are both strong positives and negatives of the death penalty. My personal opinion is that it would be a bad idea to completely abolish it. I don't believe in the killing of innocent people, and I do believe that there should be a very precise and fair trial for people that would be considered to be sentenced to death. I believe that serial killers should receive the death penalty. It may be argued that this would be better than life in prison, but the way I look at it is that it would be the most painless and effective way of removing danger in society. There should be strict and precise evidence for these people before they would be sentenced to death in order to prevent innocent people from being killed. This would also prevent these individuals from seriously harming or killing someone in jail who committed a way lesser crime than them and who would be rehabilitated into society. I believe in rehabilitation, and I do believe that it is the best option, but I also believe that many times people don't change no matter how many chances they are given. I believe that only individuals who commit the most gruesome crimes should be sentenced to death. Serial killers and other types of murderers kill innocent people that didn't deserve to die. They can't get their lives back. They can't live the lives that they desired and dreamed of, all because of an evil person. Their families lost them in the most unexpected and disgusting ways. They never get to see them again. This is why I believe that certain murderers and serial killers should receive the death penalty. In addition, I believe that rapists should receive the death penalty. Many individuals who are victims of rape don't get justice. This is absurd. Rapists deserve the death penalty. Rape traumatizes people for life. Many times, the victim of rape even commits suicide because they cannot deal with the trauma. Rapists show no mercy, so why should the government show mercy towards them? I'm sick and tired of hearing about how women and men aren't getting the justice they deserve for being victims of rape. This may sound too intense, but rapists do not deserve to live while their victims are suffering with immense trauma and fear. I don't agree with Hammurabi or Kant. I believe in rehabilitation for individuals who did not commit acts of murder, rape, or any other intense crime. And Kant sentenced people to death for many crimes that would receive a lighter punishment today. Although I don't agree with them, their laws are the foundation for the death penalty today.